have to give thee. A week later, me and my favorite little cousin, some people know her, Priscell, you can tell her, I said she was my favorite little cousin, we went in there the next week, and I've been in business for November will be 5 years. Y'all, I didn't know how I was going to get that first month's leave, but that's just to show you how God works and how He operates. I'm still in business after going on 5 years. He made a way, and He's going to continue to make a way. And y'all, I just, what I do now, I can't even imagine being a pediatrician. Now, I still love kids. God actually gives me an opportunity to work with children even in my profession. But y'all, beauty is, like she said, from the inside out. But women need to know that you can put your makeup on, you can get your hair done, and still love Jesus. Your image, my thing, and I was sharing with her also, sometimes because how women have been battered and things that they've gone through, they don't feel pretty. That's just the truth of the matter. I deal with this not every day, but every once in a while people will come in and have this heaviness on them. And this, I've been in the house for 6 months and, I lost my job and this and that, but I just told myself I need to get out and do something for myself. And when they come to the salon, it's like they're supposed to be there. And when they leave, it's almost like the glory of God just rests on them. It's not even so much about them being a Christian, but that's just God's way of transforming them, sometimes from the outside in. But, I mean,
I was going to say your obedience. From this story, you can hear it's the obedience, it's the sacrifice, and it's the faithfulness. That's what I'm getting up here. And it's so funny how this is the topic for today, because I'm now in a transitional state where I want to go back to hair school.
Wow.
But I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm a single mom, and I don't have no one to watch my daughter on a Saturday. So I've been going back and forth praying. Of you, Lord, and let it happen. And I asked Him for a sign. And this week, Pastor Justin and Pastor Am, they texted me. And they asked me to moderate this. And I said, Lord, honestly, I've been so down. I love Jesus, but I've been down.
Yes, come on.
And I said, Lord, I'm going to do this. Because they're good people, they're men and women of God. I love beauty. I love image because you've given me the strength to wake up every day, go to work, put my makeup on. And other women need to hear that too. That we are temples of the Holy Spirit. And He wants us to take care of our temples.
Yes, God.
So what you're saying, I just wanted to cry so bad and holding it back. But y'all, this is real. This is real. It's not about me, but it's about y'all too. This is real.
Y'all heard that testimony. She's gonna fulfill her.
This is real. He's real. And it's a relationship.
Let me speak to that for a second, because when you are in a place where you don't know what you're gonna do, or when you don't know what's gonna happen next, but you know that there's a particular need that needs to be met, right? Here's the other part of the testimony, how God blew the doors off of my life. When this was 2 weeks before, right? 2 weeks before the wedding, and I'm going back to the wedding because I'm a bridal coach. This is my new industry. So this is what I talk about. And so 2 weeks before the wedding, when I got engaged, we were living in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My husband proposed to me on the anniversary of Katrina because he said, I want to give you new memories. He said, I want to give you new memories. I want to give you new memories. He brought me to New Orleans and proposed to me on the anniversary. This your new memory. Right?
Come on.
So 2 weeks before the storm, this was 2 weeks before our wedding on September 4th, 2016. I think it was about 2 weeks. Baton Rouge suffered a horrible storm.
right? They suffer the storm. Now, as a bride, wherever you live in, that's pretty much where your vendors are. So I get to thinking, what's going on with my vendors? I called the Rolls Royce company. They flooded out. The Rains, the jeweler, his house was flooded, but the jewelry was fine, but we hadn't talked to him. My husband's tuxedos flooded out. The girl who was doing our second line umbrellas, done. Like, I could go on and on and on. So I talked to God. I said, well, we still got a venue. I still got a little gown, a dress. And I got love in my heart. I got love in my heart. I wanted it to be a certain way, but it is what it is. I'm going to have a room full of family and friends. We're going to eat, drink, New Orleans style. Not drink like that. So, I was prepared just for whatever. But one of my mentors, she called me. She said, Pep, God put it on my heart to tell you, give. And I said, what you mean? She said, give. I said, you know, I've been thinking about giving to the people, you know, what's going on in Baton Rouge. She said, give. So then I started praying, and God told me, give it all.
Yes, all right.
So at the time, I used to be a market manager, and I had access to, like, Kotex products. I had Tide products in my attic. I had shavers, like razors, all kind of stuff. Told my husband, go in the attic, get every single box that we have. He said, well, what you doing with it? I said, God told me to give. I didn't know who I was giving it to. Watch this. Didn't know who I was giving it to. I see this lady on Facebook. She's doing a Facebook Live. She said, hey, y'all, I'm collecting donations for the people of Baton Rouge. Come and drop it off at this location at this time. I've been Facebook friends with this lady for years. Never really interacted with her. You know, I might like a post here or there, but we never met in person. So we load up the car. I bring all of the stuff to her. I come through the door. She said, oh, Pep, I know you. You're my Facebook friend. I said, yeah, we Facebook friends. You know? I need a little help because I got boxes of stuff. And she said, well, what you mean? I said, well, you asked for donations, so here are your toiletries. And she said, well, this is a lot of stuff. I said, I know, God told me to give it all. So she said, well, okay, this is great. Tell me about your wedding. Come on.
Have mercy.
Yeah, and I said, well, I don't really want to talk about that right now. She said, well, no, talk to me. Tell me about your wedding. I said, well, most of my vendors lost everything. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I'm just prepared to get married, right? Because it's not about the wedding. You know, girls, we like the wedding. We like a good wedding. We know that, especially in New Orleans. But I was okay with just being married. But God said otherwise, and because of my obedience. So she says, well, tell me what you need. And I said, well, we need the limousine company. They got flooded out. She said, oh, well, one of my friends own a limo company. What else you need? Everything I said, this woman checked off. And she said, Pep, you ain't know I was a wedding planner? Wow. And I'm going to plug her right now. Celebrations by Centrell. Y'all know who Centrell is? But she said, Pep, I'm a wedding planner. And I gave her like an old dirty 10-second She said, you know what? She said, I'm going to bless you. You don't have nothing to worry about. So I'm only using, and we're going to get back to the topic, because it's the topic. I'm using that to say how one thing will trigger a chain reaction. So sometimes you gotta let the room know what's going on with you, because there might be a lady in here that run a daycare that might say, oh, you know what? Your first 3 months might be on the house, or even this time. It might be a lady in the room that's looking to mentor somebody your age and say, okay, well, I got got your first month's tuition for your school. You never know. You never know what God will do. You never know what God will do in your life. So I'm saying that to say, God told me to give it all. I gave it all. And at that time, you know, when you planning, y'all, weddings are expensive. Listen. So the whole idea is that when God said to give it all, I wasn't in a position to give financially. Come on. Because, you know, I'm strapped. I'm keeping it real. My money is tied up because I have to pay for my wedding. But I want you to know everything ain't about money. Everything is not about money. So if God tell you to give it all, he might mean